skin has been through a lot in the past few months, so just ignore this face right now. Like, I haven't been able to get it sorted. Once lockdown opens up again, it'll be literally the first thing I do. I feel like it goes like in cycles. Good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Right now it's bad. It's bad. Starting with my primer, I'm going to be using the Fenty True Matte Primer. I've really been liking it. Using the NYX brow pencil. I've been using this a lot. Like, usually I use my Benefit one, but I've really been liking this one. It's also drugstore as well, so it's great. I think it's like £8. I'm so due for like another top up of my micro blading on my brows. I haven't literally done it. I haven't done it at all this year. Just not had a chance. So many things I haven't had a chance to do, but definitely one of the best things I've ever done. What have I been up to? I have literally been taking care of me, sorting out my brand. My other sets of lashes should be launching pretty soon as well. So I've just been like doing that, and it's been very interesting. This is really new to me, this whole business side of things, like being in charge of literally everything. I don't have a team. I'm literally doing everything myself. It can be a little bit overwhelming, which is why I started off small, started off with this, you know, launching this first product first. But it's actually quite fun in a sense where you see how things run, you see how, like, you know, the back end of stuff happens. And just to say thank you to everybody who have already, you know, ordered their lashes, and you know, and I've just been receiving them. Like, it just feels so good to like see you guys tag me, and it's like has my name on it, and it's like it's something that I've made. It's cool, honestly, it's cool. So I've been doing that, just obviously dealing with my own mental state, because I mean, lockdown, I mean, I'm pretty much used to it now, but lockdown has been quite intense. More so because, like, I'm pretty much alone most of the time, majority of the time. Where is this damn brush that I'm looking for? Yeah, so it can be quite lonely, and you're missing certain people, not being able to travel to see them, you know, so it can be quite sad. But, you know, hopefully soon. Just been trying to stay sane. The internet is mad. Internet is crazy. The kind of things that people are focusing on, kind of things that people actually make into an issue. There's always scandal every other day or every day, and I'm like, wow, people really have time. Clout chasing has been so real. Like, not everything needs to go online, you know. Like, I don't understand. Not everything needs to be publicized, but I guess that's what people use to try to stay relevant, you know. It gets people talking. I'm gonna speed this up because I'm gonna be here forever. Next thing I do is to color correct this area of my face and under my eye. You can tell I don't sleep. You can tell my skin is literally like, oof. Yeah, anyway, using the Elego Pro Conceal, the orange one. I'm gonna apply some to under my eye and all over my chin, the bottom area of my face. I am in such need of a holiday, like, it's not even a joke. Like, I would like to, it's just a place I would like to go to right now. We are restricted, so I'm just waiting. Like, as soon as we get the green light, I am gone. I feel like next year I'm gonna spend as little time in the UK as I possibly can. I'm not even joking right now. I feel like I have a year's worth of traveling to do. It just like, my soul is literally at peace when I'm away, when I travel. Like, I'm literally like a travel bug, and it just feels weird that I haven't left the country for like 11 months. It's wild. My last place that I was at was Lagos. That was at the beginning of January, so strange, isn't it? And I'm in no rush to go back there, because that was the last place I was at. So I need a vacation, like a proper vacation. Going to Lagos can be a bit of a mixture of like fun and headache. I'm gonna give that a miss for a while, maybe next year Christmas. But yeah, so I've been using the foundations, the Too Faced foundations, the Born This Way matte version. I don't actually have I would like to try the new NARS foundation, but I haven't got it yet. I didn't get the PR, so I might have to buy it myself. In the previous one, I was using Spice Rum and Mahogany mixed. When I went out to get this foundation, they didn't have Mahogany in stock, so I got Spice Rum and then realized some areas of my face were a lot lighter, so this just wasn't working. So I got Chai. But Spice Rum is a little bit darker. It's darker than my neck. So the dark areas of my face, especially my bottom area, I would use Chai. And in the top of my forehead, I would use Spice Rum. So let us start with Chai. Oh my gosh, can I just say, this brush, where have I been? This NYX, I don't know what this brush is, but it's like a pro brush. Oh my gosh, this brush is doing bits. Honestly, I can't believe I've slept on this brush for such a long time. I absolutely love it. I don't know, it's just, oh, it's so good. So good. You know? Just applies everything so well, and it just feels so nice and soft. I literally only have the one, but I intend to stock up. It is wild, guys. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, so the reason why I don't use Spice Rum at the bottom of my face is because when I apply it, you can still see the darkness and the discoloration. So Chai definitely covers that up perfectly. So for my under eye, I start off with Too Faced concealer in the shade Mahogany. So this is what I would have used all over my face. It's a lot more orange, as in mixed with Spice Rum. It's a lot more of an orange, but I use it as well, kind of also like a color corrector for my under eye. I've just turned down the ISO, my camera. You can actually see my true color, my true skin tone. This is a step that I've kind of changed slightly. So I do my under eye concealer, but the way I apply it now, I literally take it all the way in, like all the way into my nose. So using Chestnut, the Too Faced Chestnut, and I'm going to highlight. So I literally apply it all over my eye, but take it all the way in to my nose. I'm doing it literally really sloppy, but you get the idea. Apply to my nose, and whatever is left, I would contour. This brush, the M505, what I use to blend out concealer. Honestly, I don't know what to talk about. I probably should have done like a poll on Instagram what to talk about. So we leave this here to set a little bit, then I'm gonna go on to my eyes. My eyes is just literally what I've been doing lately. Nothing special. I can put some primer. Urban Decay Too Faced. Urban Decay Too Faced. What? Urban Decay Primer Potion. Still my ride or die. I have no nails, by the way, so just yeah, but it's the best when it comes to applying stuff because I don't have to worry about my acrylics getting in the way. Just applying some more concealer. Set it with some powder. Okay, so this is not really like a tutorial. This is literally showing you my updated foundation routine. So the eyes, just don't worry about the eyes. So with the Morphe 35V, I've been going in with this kind of like a cranberry-ish shade. Oh no, that's not right. No, that's because I do it with my red hair. I'm thinking of how I did it with when I have my red hair. But what I did, I used the wrong brush. Yeah, we just use this. I first go on with the orange. It's the wrong brush, but we move. And that's going to be like my transition color. Then going with the cranberry shade. Kind of comes off kind of slightly purple. Keep blending that in until you get the desired pigment. I'm going with Tammy's X Revolution palette, the Tropical Twilight palette. And I take this it's like a ready It's like an orangey, reddy, golden, shimmery shade. This one. What would you call that? I don't know. But it's called Afterglow. It's like a orangey, reddish, gold shade. And I put that in my, as my, like my lid color. Spray with some Fix Plus. And then apply it. It comes up as a really cool, like a nice shimmery, I don't know, what is this? Somebody please tell me what this is, what color this is. Creating my little cut crease vibe without actually doing a cut crease. Like, yeah, this is literally how I wear my shadows, and I'm honestly, I stick to this because it works on my eye shape. I go over it with Jackie's palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's just so random. I was just literally putting random things in there. What is this called? Zam. I go in over it with Zam. Just kind of like a champagne-y color on top. Ooh. Very pigmented. I really like this palette. Like, I don't even have to use like Fix Plus. It literally just applies straight on. For the outer corner, I went in with the purple, like just randomly. So let me try the purple, which is Big Wig, and put that on the outer corner. I really love things like I love my like pinks and purples. If I was to create a palette, I'm gonna have like purples in there. Definitely go back in with like that cranberry shade and do the inner corner. My concealer is drying up. What I do, I kind of blend the outer part. I don't really go in too much. Blend the outer bits with a beauty blender, just so I don't lose like the pigmentation in the middle. And then I use a brush and just kind of neaten it off a little bit more. So there's still a lot of like color concentrated in the center, which is where I like to cover it the most, because obviously I have like my dark circles, my deep set under eye bags, you know. So yeah, that's what I do. And if I need to go back into it, just add some more. So yeah, like I really love like the overly snatched nose right now, because why not? And for a while I wasn't doing this, and I was always wondering why my nose wasn't as snatched as it could have been. Okay, so my nose still looks like my dad's nose. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna carry on with the eyes, by the way. Let's just go back to the eyes. So at this point, oh, bottom lashes. I'll do that later. I'm gonna use my lashes today. I'm using one of my old ones because I don't want to keep using brand new ones for videos, because I got to sell them. Yeah, this is so extra. It is extra, but it's honestly, it's not so intimidating when you put them on. They don't look so bad. I may be launching the baby version of this. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting that on. I absolutely love them. I'm using my Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade medium. Gently apply it to my nose. I usually don't contour my nose that much in terms of like using creams. I just use a powder, but I feel like this kind of helps to give it more drama. So again, really lightly drawing that line. I tend to shy away from doing it so intensely like everybody else does. Obviously they do blend it out, but I much rather start off small than it being too harsh and I can't like fix it. Anyway, that's that. I have the new Mercier powder in the shade Translucent Honey. I I feel like for me, I would only use this to kind of add like an extra highlight. I wouldn't put this on its own because I still find it it's just a tad bit still too light for me. For my skin tone, it's a gorgeous powder, like it just feels so smooth on skin, but my go-to has always been like my Sacha. Like you can even tell in terms of color. I just love how yellow it is. Like I prefer to have more of a yellow undertone like under my eyes. So I go in with the Sacha one first. I take it really in like this and draw like a line and then apply it on my eye. So this is kind of still forming that contoured shape. So I never used to take it so in like this, but this honestly does wonders for your nose. And I tend to use a dry beauty blender, but these ones are quite damp. Well, not damp, but they've been washed recently, so I tend to have a lot more control when the blender is dry. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm putting that under my eye. Gonna let that set for a bit. I'm gonna contour my face again with the Tantour by Huda. Gonna do my forehead. I find that medium is a lot warmer than, is it deep or dark? The next one down, dark, it looks more cool toned, so I prefer to use medium. And then just a tiny bit of that Mercier. Use my highlight, my collab highlight. I'm going to take the gold and champagne gold to apply to my inner corner. With that cranberry shade we use in the lid, sorry, on the crease. I'm going to put that on my bottom lash line. Set the contour. I'm using my Benefit Hoola bronzer in Toasted. Using quite a big brush as well to kind of diffuse the color. Blending it into my highlight so that, you know, it can blend seamlessly. Add a little highlight to the under part of my jaw, my cheekbones, underneath my cheekbones. If I feel like it's a little bit too harsh on one side, I would go over with my foundation brush and just blend it out. Actually, I haven't even applied my face powder yet, so that's probably why. To tie everything together, I go over my entire face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. I feel like this side of my face is a lot harsher than that side, but we will blend that out, don't worry. When that happens, I just use my powder and just go over it so that it doesn't look as harsh as before. So the under eye is still kind of setting. I did go over it again with some powder, so I will definitely brush that out in a sec. For my blush, I go in with Marina Beauty Terre Rouge. So flattering. And I take that like to my cheeks. It kind of also helps to blend the highlight. I usually get very generous. I'm very generous with my blush. I love the look of an overly blushed cheek. Any areas I need to like kind of blend my highlight to my actual color, I go in with Sweet Brown. It adds like the perfect like gradient color. Does that make sense? Just gonna try and tone this down. Add some more contour to my forehead. I'm actually using the Revolution contour. This is the shade Dark. Sometimes I use that instead of my Benefit one. So yeah. I'm gonna line my waterline with some gel liner. It's the Inglot gel liner in 77. Also going to the top as well. This is the Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Mist. Lining my lips with Vibes by Morphe. This is literally my go-to lip liner. Huda Beauty Trendsetter. And then KIKO's 3D Gloss. This is number 19. So this is the finished look. Love it. I don't know if this helped anybody, but this has literally been my go-to routine, foundation routine, the whole contour, the whole vibes for a while now. I really like this foundation. It is on the matte side, so those of you with dry skin might not be for you. I would definitely recommend the other original version. I am still yet to try the NARS one, but I'll probably try it in a different video. I will link my website for where you can get my lashes. And again, like I said, I'll be launching some new styles very soon, 6 new styles, so look out for that. Hopefully in time for Black Friday. I'll link everything in the description box as well, and let me know again for next time what topics to talk about, because I blanked. No idea. I went straight into the tutorial. So yeah, let me know for next time. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.